The next thing that I'm going to put on my vision board is a photo of the Eiffel Tower because I would love to go to Paris.
At the start of 2019, I created a vision board and I put a photo of the Eiffel Tower on it. I didn't know how, why, or when I was going to Paris, but I just knew that I wanted to go. About 5 weeks later, I got invited to attend the Tommy Hilfiger show at Paris Fashion Week, so obviously, I had to go. Now, what did we learn from this, kids? We learned that you need to hold your vision, but let go of the how. Trust the process, stop overanalyzing, and have faith. 3 days before the show, I booked a flight to Paris, and the rest was history. So, when I first arrived in Paris, I noticed a pretty heavy law enforcement presence, and there were lots of protesters. Apparently, the protesters are called yellow vests. Everyone that I asked in Paris said that they are protesting the government. I guess they don't like their president, but no one really elaborated much further than that. And honestly, I haven't done any research, but during my time in Paris, there was just a lot of law enforcement all throughout the city.
All right, I'm finally in Paris. If you ever fly to Heathrow Airport in London, even if it's a connecting flight, just know that they will confiscate a lot of your liquids, a lot of your cosmetics, your makeup, your skincare, because you know how in the US and honestly like Asia, because I've traveled in and out of Asia and never had this problem, you know how like in the US or in Asia they say that you need to put liquids in like a quart-sized bag, but it's really just a suggestion. Like you don't really have to do it. It's not really mandatory. So Heathrow Airport absolutely follows those rules. I don't have my hair stuff. I don't have a lot of things. And it's like my fault. Like I should have totally like researched it, but I just assumed that because it's never happened before. I've been in and out of Asia, different countries in Asia, and that's never happened before. I just assumed that it was that way all around the world. But just so you know, Heathrow Airport, they will confiscate your items. But anyway, on a happier note, I'm here in Paris. My stuff for the Tommy Hilfiger show is here. The show is in like 4 hours or like 3 hours. The car is coming to pick us up at 8:45. The show starts at 9. We're super close to the venue. So I just wanted to show you guys what they sent over. This was already in my hotel when I got here, but I got the Zendaya Tommy like flared pants. Oh, actually, are these flared? No, these are, I think these are straight legs. The silk shirt, very, very nice. And then I also have the striped tank top. And I think I'm gonna put this inside. I don't know, I have to try it on first. And then they sent over the clogs. The platform clogs. Absolutely. So yeah, now I'm just gonna take a shower because I smell and feel disgusting, and then my hair and makeup is going to come in about 45 minutes. I should be already, you know, dressed and whatnot. They took my body lotion as well. I really can't believe Heathrow. I really can't believe you guys. But you know, rules are rules.
The good thing, Asia, is you have 3 hours to be ready.
I do?
I think so. What time is it?
6. 2 and a half hours basically. I thought I was only gonna have like 1.
You're good.
Yeah.
So we have time.
Yeah. It's my first fashion week.
So Tommy Hilfiger sent my outfit to my hotel, and they also hired a makeup artist and hairstylist for the show. So shout out to Tommy Hilfiger. You guys rock. Thank you so much.
Miss Thea is here. Holla. Hey. We're on our way to the show.
des chaussées.
Fashion Week!
Good evening, madam.
I walked my very first Fashion Week red carpet. Guys, fashion shows are insane. They're actually crazy. There was like a K-pop idol there that caused a lot of chaos with fans outside. I don't know, it was crazy outside and inside, and though it was very chaotic, it was just really incredible to experience in person. The collection and show was very obviously inspired by 70s fashion. I absolutely loved it, and get this, all of the models that walked the show, 100% of them were black women. Iconic! Zendaya really did that, folks. She really did something here on this day. And not only that, but there were black women of all shapes, sizes, shades, hair textures. Mwah. Phenomenal. After the show, I saw Zendaya's family, and they gave Thea and I wristbands for the after party. We stayed there until like 2 in the morning. They had an open bar, so, you know, that was that on that. The next morning, my manager and I went to Café de Flore, which is one of the city's oldest cafes. It was frequented by lots of famous philosophers and even Picasso. I tried caviar for the first time ever and loved it.
I'm alone to my shoes. The world keeps turning. The world keeps turning. The world keeps turning.
Caviar has such a complex taste. That's why I'm kind of just sitting there experiencing the taste of each flavor, because there's a multitude of flavors. It's like salty, it's a little fishy, it's a little briny, there's some sweetness to it. It's so good but so complex, and I'd highly recommend everyone trying it out just once if you can. Afterwards, we went sightseeing before my meeting. We went to this very old church right next to Café de Flore called Église Saint-Germain du Prés. It was built in the 6th century, 1500 years ago. This church is more than 7 times the age of the United States of America. I don't think I've ever been in a building that old. I felt like a visceral energy of history walking through that place. Like you could feel the history being in that building. This was definitely one of the highlights of my trip, even though we were only there for like 10 minutes. Then we walked around a bit and ended up at the Notre-Dame. The line to get in was so long, it was crazy, so I just took photos outside.
Outfit number 2. I am on my way to a meeting. My battery is gonna die. My top, this is like a satin top. It's from the Tommy Zendaya collection, Tommy Hilfiger. My blazer is by Zara. Absolutely. My beautiful earrings are from Lily Clasp. Same thing with the necklace. And then these pants. Ugh, could you just die? These are from, but these pants are from Sensi Studio, and then my red boots are by Monsieur Gabriel. But I actually bought these in LA, not in France. Just serving a quick look, you know, quick look for my meeting. Another thing about Paris is that very terrible natural light, but everything about the city, mwah, phenomenal. Just had a meeting and did some, sightseeing and took more photos. Got a little sandwich and we're on our way to my second show for Each Other. Their like aesthetic is very like urban. So let me show you what I'm wearing. So I'm wearing this hoodie from Zara. I have a vintage Burberry shirt that I got from my mom right underneath it. And then I have some of my necklaces from Lily Clasp. And then I have a red beret. And then Ray, And then I have my red boots from Monsieur Gabriel.
Right after my meeting, I went to the Each Times Other show where I sat front row, which was pretty cool. And this designer is dope. This stuff was totally in my style. I loved it. And after the show, we went to the Eiffel Tower. So just got out of the show, and before we go to dinner, we wanted to visit the Eiffel Tower, of course. It is much bigger than I thought it was gonna be. This thing is freaking huge.
I think that's where they fought in the fucking Jackie Chan Rush Hour 2 up there.
Andrew's talking about Rush Hour. I'm pretty sure that's where they had that scene, right in there.
Oh wow, this lighting, honestly, that Eiffel Tower lighting.
I didn't really vlog much the next day just because this was my only full day of free time because I was leaving the next day. So I really wanted to experience as much of the city as I could without having to worry about vlogging it. But we went to Ladurée for breakfast. If you're ever in Paris and want to try the best French toast in the world, go here. It was really, really good. So we're back at the hotel. Got a little distracted at the Nike store, but I had to buy new shoes because it started raining and these are suede and I really don't want to, like, I haven't sprayed these, so these would get totally ruined in the rain, so I had to buy new shoes and I got leather ones. I got another pair of Air Jordan 1s. Now, I usually don't like sneakers that are outrageous colors like these, and I thought I was gonna hate these, but I tried them on and I actually really liked them, so why deprive myself of something that brings me joy? But I really like the little, like the neon with the hot pink. I think this colorway is called Hot Punch, and it is so dope. I actually really like these, and I'm just gonna wear it with the outfit that I'm wearing. It kind of like doesn't match, but it's kind of the style, you know what I'm saying? Things aren't supposed to match anymore. Well, these are too big. No, I'm just kidding.
I was about to say, what? We gotta go back?
Oh, dope. I actually really like these. I really thought I was gonna hate them. And this is premium leather. You can feel it.
Like really nice.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't get wet either.
At least they're easy to clean. They're easier to clean.
Fucking true. Suede is fucked.
Oh yeah.
Then we went to the Petit Palais and Grand Palais, but they were closed. I think it's because they were setting up for the Chanel fashion show, which I was not invited to, but I will be invited next time. So check on that. Louvre. We are not waiting in that line. Absolutely not. Also, it is very, very cold. So I don't think we just came here to take photos, I guess, and now we're gonna leave because it's freezing. It's freezing. We gotta go. I think we're gonna try to go to the Ritz to see if they do like high tea or something like that. But it's beautiful though. It's just really cold, and I'm not waiting in line. It's rock and roll.
Which way?
I don't know. We're doing it picked up. It started raining, so we went to the Ritz and had high tea. That hotel is beautiful, and I checked the pricing to stay there, and it is $1,300 per night, so maybe one day, but that day isn't today. Right after that, we headed to the Sacré-Cœur. That is so hard for me to say, but the architecture of this building is incredible. And it's an active church, like they were actually having a service when we went there. Then we made our way down to the Moulin Rouge. It is so beautiful at night. And that was basically my Paris trip. I think I had a great run for it being my first fashion week. I had tons of fun, and I got to go to Paris. What an incredible reason to go to Paris, and I truly felt like I was meant to be here. And not to get too corny, but this trip made me feel like anything is possible. I wanted to come here, and I got here. If you told my 19-year-old self that I'd be sitting front row at Paris Fashion Week, I don't know if that girl would believe you. But now, I believe I can do anything if I really want it and if it really aligns with my purpose. I've worked so hard to get here, and I'm going to continue working hard as I grow as a person. Dear Paris, à plus tard. Merci infiniment.